I'm Alex Anderson.
And I'm Ricky Timms, and we're here at AccuQuilt with Linda Pumphrey.
And we're so glad you're with us today.
We are too.
Absolutely.
So somebody purchases themselves a go. How do they even know what dies to start collecting?
It can be overwhelming. We have over 100 different dies out on the marketplace. So it's kind of great if you kind of break down with what type of quilt you want to do next. So with every go, they do get what we call a value die and has 3 shapes.
Nice.
And so in this case, it's a small square, a large square, and 2 half square triangles.
Right, it'll finish 4, 2 inches, and then half squares that finish 2 inch.
Okay, so then what is the most popular die?
Actually, in our go line, the 2.5 inch strip cutter is our #1 selling die out on the marketplace. And this plays with all your jelly roll patterns that are out.
I was about to say, jelly rolls are so popular, it's no surprise that this particular die is also popular.
It's also great for the bindings and borders on your quilts.
Great. Wow. Okay, now you have a mix and match concept.
Right.
And those are different die board shapes. In this case, it's a half square triangle. There'll also be rectangles, squares, and parallelograms.
Very good.
Good job.
It's not my favorite word. That will play together to make different size blocks.
So for example, if somebody just really likes making 6-inch blocks, they could get the 6-inch block set.
Correct.
That provides a lot of different shapes. An 8-inch block set, a 9-inch block set,
Nice.
and there's a 12?
Yep, you got
as
them
well.
all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love all the different applique shapes that you have on different dies. I mean, I think they're so adorable. How would you suggest a person tackles that?
And again, they want to, whether they're into florals and want the flower shapes, animals, more of toddler or baby infant type theme, as well as something really sophisticated.
Well, and lettering?
Yes, we have the full alphabet out now.
Nice.
That's great. And not to mention some of the timeless classic quilt shapes, quilt blocks. In this case is the apple core, but tumbler.
We have double wedding ring. I mean, there's a point in almost every quilter's life where they know a friend's getting married, and that seems to be one quilt we all end up making.
And the drunkard's path.
I can promise you, this is the type of block you do not want to cut out by hand. No way. In 30 seconds, you're done.
Yes, and even on our curve shapes, most of them do have little notches to find out where the center, even making the piecing that much easier.
That is amazing right there.
Okay, so if a person breaks down these different sections and then perhaps looks online at AccuQuilt.com, you can sort what you want. But I want to see the magic happen.
Okay, we have some fabric. Let's do the half square triangles we were talking about. So we're going to lay the fabric just on the shape we want to cut. Very rarely do I cover the whole board with fabric. And then your cutting mat, and that's what holds the fabric in place and also squeezes it down to do the cutting. And I'll let you roll it through the other way.
Okay. I gotta get going with my left hand.
Yeah, there you go.
So this is 4 layers.
And if you just slide the mat off, Ricky, we are going to have half squares. And I did a little trick. I put the right sides together, so now if we have pulled them out, we're ready to go.
Those
ready
are
to piece just like that.
And just do our change piecing. And then when we get done.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, I think this is a lot of fun, and I'd like to invite you to come to the website, AccuQuilt.com, and check out the different dies to start collecting. You'll want them all by the end.
Yes, and we have several quilters that own them all.
Well, remember, every quilter knows that
Better cuts make better quilts.